There's literally somebody outside, like, dragging a bag at my work. I can't see his face. Where's he going? He's literally running down to the door.
In this first video, you can see the footage from a Ring doorbell capture a man by the name Jeremy Lawag. In the video, you can see the man clearly concealing something behind his back as he tries to get whoever's inside to open the door. It turned out the man was carrying a loaded handgun, going around the apartment building knocking on several doors. Police would receive multiple calls that night, describing a man doing just that, knocking and yelling at their doors.
Circle! Hey, all I want is Flacco back, that's it.
Later that night, police would arrive to conduct a welfare check at Jeremy's apartment door. A body camera on one of the police officers clearly shows as Jeremy pulls out his weapon pointing it at the officer. This would of course force the officer to shoot in response.
Yo, hey, is that your Challenger down there? Is that your Dodge Challenger?
What?
I'm just asking, is that your Dodge Challenger down there?
No, what?
Because that's registered to you.
No.
It's not?
No.
Come out here.
No, sir.
Come out here.
Hey, what are you doing?
Let me see your hands.
Jeremy would make a recovery, as the wounds he received weren't life-threatening. This next video comes from TikTok user MattHall36. The video features Matt at his work after hours filming some security cameras while talking on the phone with police. As he's doing so, you can see as some man is clearly shown disturbingly dragging a large unknown bag down the road. As he gets closer, the man shockingly drops what he's doing and full-on sprints towards the door, slamming his body into it. Matt, now clearly shaken, can be heard begging the police to just show up.
There's literally somebody outside, like, dragging a bag at my work. No, sorry, I'm just recording in case something happens. I can't see his face. Where's he going? He's literally running down to the door. He's coming up to the door right now. See? Oh my! He's outside the door. He's outside the door right now. No, there's nowhere to hide in here. It's just this one room. The door is locked, but oh my fuck. He's like behind the building now. I don't can you just get here, please?
Following the first TikTok video, Matt would upload a second part explaining the whole situation in more detail.
Part 2. So yeah, I was working night shift at work, and the security cameras we have beep when it senses motion. It was pretty late at night and I heard the beep go off, so I went to go look at the camera. Somebody was dragging a bag right beside the building. I was pretty creeped out, so I went and grabbed the work phone and called 911. By the time I was on the phone with them, the guy walked up the road a little bit, but then he started to come back towards the building. This is when I started recording. After the video ended, he ran out of sight of the camera. I never seen him again after that. A bunch of cops came, they told me to stay in the building, and they searched the area for him. They said inside his bag just had a bunch of clothes, but some of the clothes had some blood on them, I guess. Anyways, they're gonna take that in for investigation. They took the security camera footage, and of course they sent me home that night because they didn't find him. But yeah, that's all I know so far. Hope that's a good enough update.
Missy Beavers was a fitness instructor and mother of 3. On April 18, 2016, she was scheduled to lead a 5 a.m. early morning fitness class at a church in Texas. Though, upon her arrival, she would never be seen again. As police investigated, they found out that at around 4 a.m., the motion-activated security cameras from the church activated. They showed an unidentified man oddly walking around the building holding a hammer. The man can clearly be seen checking rooms and walking back and forth down the hallways. Police believe this man is the murderer of Missy Beavers. Neither of the two have ever been seen again. In this video, you can see as the teacher is teaching his online class. The teacher would later claim he was home alone, but while teaching his class, disturbingly, an unidentified pale face can be seen peeking around a corner behind him. Throughout the video, the man can be seen peeking around his shoulder as if he hears something, but never actually sees anything. Eventually, the man would close the door, as he seems to feel uneasy. Later in the video, upon the request of his students, the teacher would pick up his laptop to show he and his dog were the only ones home. To this day, it's unclear whether the video features some intruder or something else.
Tanto el movimiento no existe, relacionado con lo que dice Raúl, el gato de... No me suena la... Es decir, si nosotros estamos estudiando matemáticas, el primer parcial, el primer tetra, vamos a ver filosofía de las matemáticas. Hola. Estoy solo, estoy con mi perro. Por ahí, en ocasiones, las llamadas paradojas. ¿Alguien sabe qué es una paradoja?
This next video features a security camera disturbingly showing a man grasping a child in his arms while running down the sidewalk. Police say the man had just grabbed the child from a nearby park and can be seen only moments after running away. Later, the video shows as the child's two older siblings start running after him. Two other kids would notice what was happening and join in running after the man. Luckily, the kid was never hurt, and the man was later arrested. Though, even still, the whole scene is pretty disturbing.
A gentleman walked into the park where the kids were playing, walked up and had a small conversation with two kids that are 8 and 10 years of age. After a brief conversation, the suspect reached into the area where the baby was laying and picked it up. At that point, the gentleman ran northbound down the streets of Sprague for approximately 2 blocks.
In March 2016, a YouTube channel by the name Joe Earl Lamach uploaded a pretty disturbing video. The video features Ring doorbell camera footage of a man supposedly trying to sell a bike to the house owner. While the man is at the door, he can be seen making very odd hand gestures, and at times even whispering to himself. Finally, the house owner goes on the doorbell speaker asking if he can help the man. The man explains how he's trying to sell his bike so he can borrow some money. Overall, a really weird and disturbing encounter.
Yes, can I help you?
Hey, dude. I'm gonna be real. Dude, I'm trying to sell a bike for some cash so I can buy some money. And that's all. The bike's right here.
It's all good.
For real, bro? Alright. He's right.